Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we are talking the hot skincare ingredient trends of 2020. All those viral sensations, the hits, and the misses. I'm going to tell you what I think of each of these trends as we go along. Where I love the trend, I'm going to recommend some products I think if you want to incorporate these ingredients into your skincare routine. And we're just going to get to the bottom of what is fact, what is fiction, what you need in your life, which products you should just give and ingredients you should give a firm pass to. That's all I want to say because I've got a lot to go through, so I'm going to get straight into it. I think the first viral skincare ingredient that hit the market in 2020 and really just burst onto the scene was bakuchiol. It's been around for quite a while, and I think the claims were slowly building, and now everybody wants it in their life. Bakuchiol claims to be a plant-based alternative to retinol that delivers all of the anti-aging and collagen-boosting benefits you get with retinol, but without any of the side effects. Too good to be true? Well, actually, I did a whole video on bakuchiol, so I will link it there, so I don't have to go into too much detail in this video and drag it out to like 40 minutes long. So check that video out if you do want to. I am totally sold on bakuchiol. I went into it as a skeptic. I thought, I love my retinol. I like to go stronger and stronger and stronger with my retinol. I've seen some great results from prescription retinoids. And did I really want to switch it up to a plant-based alternative? When people have historically said plant-based alternative, usually meant not as effective. However, I did my research and I looked at the studies. And when you apply a bakuchiol twice a day, it is clinically proven to deliver very similar results in a blind test to retinol when used once a day. So we need to remember that you have to use it twice a day to get those same results, but it also came with so few side effects. The redness, the dryness, the peeling, the irritation, all things we don't like about retinol were gone, and yet if you use it twice a day, bakuchiol delivers the same results you get with the retinol. Who doesn't want that in their life? I was like, yes, absolutely sold, and I've tried it. I actually still like to mix my bakuchiol in with a standard retinol, so I've been reaching at the moment for the Paula's Choice 0.3% retinol, 2% bakuchiol combination. I think that's a really nice way of making sure you're still getting that retinol hit, but you're also minimising some of the side effects, some of the dryness and the irritation that comes with it. I love this product, and I definitely recommend you try it out. I just generally really have been impressed with bakuchiol. I hope it doesn't go the same way as niacinamide or hyaluronic acid, where suddenly it's in every product and you can't escape it. Because I think there's certain times where you should use it and it's beneficial, and there's others where it's not. But if you want to experience the results of retinol without using too high a strength and getting that downside, the dryness, the irritation, the redness, bakuchiol is a really great alternative. I would definitely recommend you check out the Paula's Choice one I just referenced. Paula's Choice can be a little bit on the pricey side, so if your purse doesn't stretch to that, then I would actually recommend the Indeed Labs bakuchiol Reface pads. I love these pads. You get a month's supply for £20, $25, really great price point. I have actually linked all of these products I'll be talking about today in the description. So if you don't catch them or you want to know a bit more about them or buy them, then click the link in the description bar below. But I love these. You just wipe them on, discard them, and you've got a fantastic bakuchiol hit, which will deliver some of the great benefits, the collagen production. You'll also see a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles, hydration, just a really nice product. So yes, bakuchiol, big tick from me. It can hang around for as long as it wants. Second on my list of things which have exploded in 2020, and all of these actually I'm saying have become really big in 2020. A lot of them might have been around for quite a few years. You might have thought, actually, I saw that maybe 2 years ago, but I'm talking things that really went viral and were huge in 2020. And PHAs, poly-hydroxy acids, are definitely amongst them. We've all heard of AHAs, our glycolics, our lactics, our mandelics. We've all heard of the BHAs, the salicylic acid. They've been around for years, and then PHAs emerged. Well, they've also been around for years, but we really started to see emergence of PHAs in products this year, and I love them. So what sets them apart from the other acids on the market is their molecule size. They have a huge molecule size, which means they do a very surface exfoliation. They are great for people with dry skin. They're suitable for people with sensitive skin, even rosacea. If you choose the right one, you can incorporate a PHA into your routine. So they're fantastic for people that either haven't been able to work with traditional exfoliating acids, or maybe people that are new to exfoliation and don't want the idea of a really strong acid on their skin, so want to start gently. PHAs are fantastic, and yes, this one can stay. I absolutely love them as an ingredient. I would go for the Inculist PHA toner. I mean, it's £9 here in the UK, $11 in the US, so why pay more? If you want to try it, that's a great price point. Again, links below. But I also like the Lixer Skin Night Switch 10%. This I love because this has got a PHA and an AHA in it. So for people who want to experience a PHA but maybe feel it sounds a little bit too gentle for them, maybe they want a little bit, they want quicker results, they want that hit of exfoliation, then this actually combines PHAs and AHAs. So you're getting a really good exfoliation, but the PHAs mean it's more gentle than a standalone AHA. I love it. This comes in at something around, I think it's like the £30 price point, so it's certainly not super expensive and is in a really nice serum. So whether your budget stretches to the Inculist or you want to up your game and go for a little bit of a stronger product with PHAs and AHAs, you've got some great options there. Now, third on this list is probiotics. Now, probiotics and prebiotics, they're different, but they kind of all come under that same banner. Just call it biotics. Now, we've been taking for years. Do you remember when Yakult was a craze? You used to peel that little cap off and do your little shot of whatever it was in the morning. It's kind of like that, but for the skin. I was a little bit dubious when I heard about the emergence of pre and probiotics in skincare. I kind of felt it was a bit gimmicky. People loved the old Yakult thing and they were on board with that. And so it's quite easy to then sell it in skincare because you're already bought into the concept. And so I thought this was just clever marketing. Also, none of these products came cheap. So I kind of thought, actually, if you wanted to try a pre or a probiotic, it was going to cost you before you actually knew whether they worked or they were good for your skin. So I was really skeptical. I did my research and I'm actually convinced. I think this is another one that can stay for 2020. I really like the fact that it's sort of like food for the skin. Think of it as food for the skin. So your skin has microflora on it. It has yeast, it has bacteria on it. The microflora and the biome of the skin are increasingly becoming understood as integral to the health and the overall appearance of the skin. You know, you can slough off as much dead skin cells as you want with an exfoliator, but if your microbiome and your microflora are out of balance or not working properly, then the barrier is going to be impaired. You're going to see an increase in breakouts, potentially dryness, irritation, all those things we just don't want in our lives. And prebiotics are proven to help support that in the way that it kind of supports the good bacteria in the gut. It kind of does the same thing on your skin. That's a little bit oversimplified, but the level of complexity behind this is quite a lot and it's a bit baffling. Enough to say, I actually just really like them. I think the key when it comes to pre and probiotics in skin is making sure that you're choosing a good product, because there's loads of cheap imitations out there that don't really deliver what you want it to do. If you use the right prebiotic, it will deliver really great results. It'll help calm the skin, it'll help repair the barrier of the skin, so your skin will just be more resilient and more hydrated, which all things I think we want in our life and in our skin. But you use the wrong product, actually you're just overpaying for nothing really. So my recommendations, if you like the idea of a prebiotic, then I would say the Algenist Alive Prebiotic Mask, £38. Again, I did say none of these really come cheap, but again, £38 for a nice leave-on mask, I think is a really good price point. It's a beautiful product. I love Algenist. They do some great collagen products, and this is a really, really nice prebiotic mask that I can fully be on board with. Murad, which is a brand I don't speak enough of on this channel because I really love a lot of their skincare. They have a prebiotic 4-in-1 cleanser. That comes in at £38 again, so both £38, around the $45 mark. With a cleanser, a lot of people say, actually, do you want a prebiotic cleanser? Because you're putting it on the skin, then you're washing it off. And I was a bit skeptical because I like these products to sort of be leave on. But cleansing is one of the steps in our skincare routine that can mess with that microbiome and actually can have an impact on the good bacteria, the good yeast that sit on our skin. So actually including a probiotic or a prebiotic in your cleanser actually can be a really good step. And so I think this is one of the cases where I think having an active ingredient in your cleanser can be beneficial. And the Murad one is a beautiful cleanser on its own. It does exactly what you want it to do, washes off really nicely and leaves you nice and hydrated. Now, number 4 is Jinxing. I kind of thought we were on to a good thing so far. The first 3 I've absolutely loved and I've started incorporating into my skincare routine. Ginseng? No. It's fine. I just think it's another ingredient that claims to do a lot where actually the science isn't there to back it up. I'm not against natural ingredients in skincare. I love turmeric. I think it's a fantastic ingredient. Aloe, I reach for aloe every time I'm a little bit dry, a little bit sensitive. My aloe vera plant is my holy grail. So I'm not anti-natural ingredients incorporated into skincare. I just don't see the benefits of ginseng as being proven yet. That may change over time, but I don't see them as being proven. People claim they're anti-inflammatory and they'll boost collagen. Will they? I don't really understand that. The anti-inflammatory, potentially at the margins. I don't see how it's going to boost collagen. I'd like to see some more studies before I decide to buy everything having ginseng in. I'm a huge fan of collagen. I just don't think that this is going to do what you would expect, say, a retinol to do, or even like a peptide complex to do. It's the buzzword at the moment is ginseng, and I think you overpay for it, and you'd be better just reaching for that peptide complex if collagen and a loss of elasticity and firmness in the skin is your complaint. If you are really sold, like you actually need this in your life, someone's told you, ginseng is a saviour and you really want it in your life, then I would recommend the Sweet Chef Superfood and Vitamins Moisture Boost. It's £19 here in the UK, $22, and it's a nice moisturiser that actually has ginseng in, but really it's just a really nice moisturiser to use on the skin. It's calming, it's got all the vitamins in there which I love, and it's really hydrating. So it's a great moisturiser. Also has ginseng in, so if you want to explore ginseng a little bit but you're not like totally sold on it, then I'd reach for that, because at least you're not wasting your money, because it's a gorgeous moisturiser in its own right. But ginseng, no. Let's wait till there's more science behind it to prove its effectiveness. Leave me a comment below though if you love ginseng and actually you've seen some great results with it. Let's get the conversation going. Leave me a comment below. Number 5, copper. Well, I was always going to be a fan of this. I mean, copper in the peptide sense is something which has been understood for quite some time to increase the levels of collagen in your skin. It triggers your skin to produce more collagen, and peptides also help transport the minerals and trace elements required to produce that collagen, so they're great. I love copper. I do think you need to be careful about not overdoing it. So different products come with different concentrations, and I think 1% copper peptides is the maximum concentration you want to push to. If you go further than that, it can actually start reversing some of the great benefits that you can see from it. So you don't want to go too high. The buffet with copper peptides by The Ordinary has that 1% in there, which is great and is a beautiful hydrating as well as brightening and collagen boosting peptide serum. It's like multifunctional. I love it. If you are feeling really bougie, and it's definitely worth the money if your price can stretch to it, and that's the Copper Amino Isolate Serum by Neod. This has again that 1% copper peptides in here, but the delivery mechanism means that they are getting into the skin and they are getting to work the second you put them on, so you're getting maximum benefit from the copper. I love that Neod product. Yes, it's £48, around the $60, maybe a little bit cheaper price point in America, but it is really good. And if your number one skin complaint is a loss of firmness and elasticity, then that Neod will not see you wrong. I love that. And copper, yeah, huge tick. The only thing I would be cautious of is copper is super expensive. Just as an actual metal, it's super expensive, and the peptides are no different. So it does tend to push the cost of the price up. If you compare the Ordinary buffet with the Ordinary buffet with copper peptides, it's double the price to have the copper peptides in there. I think they're worth it, but I do think be careful. If you can't stretch to the addition of copper, still stick with your peptides, because they'll do really good things and they will at the margins help with the collagen. The copper just takes it into the stratosphere. So big tick on copper. Absolutely a fan of that. Finally, I think I've saved the best to last, and you're all going to groan. Regular subscribers to this channel are groaning at the second I say this word, and I'm going to say oat. So oat is a fantastic addition to your skincare routine. I love oatmeal. It has many years worth of robust scientific study to say some of the compounds within oat are fantastic for anti-inflammatory and taking away some of the sensitivity, the inflammation in the skin. For years and years, I used to wonder, I had a couple of friends that had like eczema and dermatitis, and they used to put loads of oat into a sock, tie it, throw it in the bath, let the water run, and they'd like have an oatmeal bath. And I was like, what are you doing? What is that? And I realised it's because of this. It's because of the anti-inflammatory. If you've got an inflammatory skin condition, oat is like a holy grail natural product to help to support the body, reducing the level of inflammation. I love it. When you add it into skincare, it's going to do exactly the same. You know, a lot of the treatments we put on the skin can cause inflammation. You know, a robust exfoliation can do that. Sometimes a robust cleanse, if you're particularly aggressive, all of that will create inflammation. And inflammation is just bad for the skin. It can lead to things you don't want it to lead to. So taking down that inflammation is great. And oat will deliver that. The reason I say you're all grown when I said that is because you're going to be saying, he's going to mention the oat cleansing balm by the Inculist. Well, yes I am. My number one favourite product with oat included in it is the oat cleansing balm by the Inculist, back in stock. I absolutely love it. It combines, you can use it as a mask, you can use it as a cleanser, and what it means is when you use it as your cleanser, it means your skin has maximum anti-inflammatory action going on before you then put products on which could increase inflammation. So your inflammation is at its lowest at the start, which is just a great place to start with your skincare. I love this product. You know, it's £10 and you get a load of product. I absolutely love it. It's my go-to cleanser. I use it as a mask once a week, and if I feel particularly dry, it's hydrating. It's amazing. There are other oat products out there, and don't forget, you can literally just do my friend's old trick, which is stick a load of oatmeal in a sock, throw it in the bath, run a hot bath, and just bathe in it and let it do its anti-inflammatory work. I will caution though, do not use instant oat. I mean, this, just as a side note, as a story, I recommended this to a friend, and I meant, get the full porridge oats, put them in, do that. She went and got something like Oat So Simple from like the supermarket, which was like golden syrup flavoured porridge bath. Golden syrup flavoured porridge bath. No, nobody needs that. Actually, probably did the same thing, but it was a bit sludgy and a bit of a mess. So definitely just use natural porridge oats, full porridge oats if you want to give that a go, or just reach for the oat cleansing balm by the Inculist. Absolutely gorgeous. So there you go. Actually, I've been quite impressed with the ingredients that have become a bit viral and a bit of a sensation in 2020. Only with the exception of the ginseng, which isn't bad, I'm just not sold on it. I think the rest have been a really, really nice addition to our skincare. Yes to PHAs for exfoliating if you've got sensitive skin. Oh, I'm a huge fan of. I'm a huge believer in bakuchiol. I was so skeptical, and yet I'm fully on board with that right now. I think it's great. And copper peptides, my skin, since I started using copper peptides, has never looked firmer, and that snapback, everything I wanted. So yeah, I think 2020 has been a bit of a rum year for a number of reasons, but in terms of skincare, I think it's been a really, really good year. Let me know, what are your product go-tos that include any of these ingredients? Are you sold on any of them? Leave me a comment below. Like I said, if you want to look into any of these products more, they're linked in the description box below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.